welcome to Book Buzz, brought to you by Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and we are here for the second half of July because we have more things going on, if you can imagine.
I think July has been our busy and will be our busiest month of the summer. It is jam-packed.
It is. Totally. So with that, we're just going to get on it.
Yeah.
We'll just start talking, unless you have anything you'd like to talk about.
No, that's cool.
Nothing?
That's not what's going on, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, let's...
Do you have something you want to talk about? Do you have anything you need to share with me, Linda?
Darn it. No, and I can't...
The buzz on the Book Buzz.
Yeah, but I have to make something up because I don't have anything for you. I don't have anything.
That's how rumors get started.
I know.
Okay, moving on.
All right.
So we are super, super busy. Basically, if you go on our library website, ptlibrary.org/events, and look at our events calendar, there is something happening every single day of July, I swear. Like it is, we are jam-packed. For all ages. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what's coming up for our teens. We have our Teen Cringe-Worthy Movie Series. It's a special movie series of the summer. It's going to be every Wednesday throughout July and also the first Wednesday of August. And we're going to be watching all these movies that you wonder, how did that really get to become a movie?
I saw the list. Yeah.
So there are some good ones. It was sparked by a wonderful donation from our public donated some very interesting films that we decided to show. So there is a whole lineup. I'm gonna not spoil any of it. So
okay, I won't list it then.
So come, we'll have really good snacks, and we're gonna watch some movies that are so off the wall that it's just funny. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. And then we also have on Wednesdays as well, so you can kind of, on Wednesday the 19th, anyways, you can kind of piggyback and do this program and then stay for the movie, is we're going to have our second installment of our Lunar Chronicles book club. We're reading the Lunar Chronicles throughout the summer. I think it works out to be the third Wednesday of the month. So we started in June with Cinder, and then we'll be talking about Scarlet. And I didn't have a copy because they were all checked out, so hopefully everybody's reading it, preparing for the book club.
That's a good problem to have.
Right. So we'll be talking about Scarlet in July on the 19th. That will be at 12:30 for pizza lunch. So then you can come eat your pizza and then stay for the second week of the cringeworthy movies.
That sounds cringeworthy. I think that's hilarious.
Okay, so I will copyright that. Okay. That was Marlo and Savannah, who are members of our volunteering group.
Yeah.
They trademarked that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I had the idea.
Okay.
I was like, we have these weird movies. Yeah, that would be fun to watch. It'd be really funny, kind of like that TV series at Mystery Science Theater 3000, something like that, where they would watch really weird movies and they would sit there in front of the screen. You would see them talking about it.
Oh,
so that was my thought process. Yeah, and they're like, we can call it cringeworthy, and I'm like, ooh, I like it. So that I'm telling you, full credit to them. Full credit to them.
Teens.
Yes.
That's cool.
So that's coming up for teens.
That sounds fun.
And then we're partnering with, this is for our younger, our elementary school kids, K3. We're partnering with the YMCA to offer this series they're called Y on the Fly. They're going to come in July and in August to do a fitness program. And they bring all these supplies and things to the library. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
That is
going to get moving around.
Is that inside or out?
In.
So it's all indoors.
All indoors, so no matter what the weather.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yep.
That's on. God.
Yep. And that'll be July 17th at 2.
I just want to say we're really cool. I mean, we do some really neat things.
We're really cool.
We're cool. All right. Good for us. Okay, so this is a Mario Kart tournament you were talking about. Last time you were talking about Super Smash Brothers. Well, because my kids are grown, I don't keep up with the video.
Mm-hmm. Well, both of these game series have been around for a very long time.
Yeah, I do remember them playing Mario somethings or whatever. But so a Mario Kart tournament. Yeah.
So Mario Kart has been around for a very long time, for almost every single system, I think, since the early 90s.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure they've gotten a lot more sophisticated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we will be playing Mario Kart, and people do call and ask these questions. We play the Switch edition of Mario Kart. and every kid will be using the same style controller. Some kids bring in their own controller. We don't allow that. You have to make it fair and ability based. Everybody uses the same.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
The things you have to figure out sometimes.
Who knew? I did not know.
But I have more than one occasions have kids bring in their own controllers, and I say no, because then I feel like that maybe it might give them an unfair advantage or disadvantage depending on how it goes.
Okay.
So on Monday, July 24th, we have multiple Mario Karts going on. We have for 1st through 3rd graders, we have it in the morning. 4th through 6th graders is right around lunchtime. 7th through 12th graders is in the late afternoon around 2:30. Then they come in, they play Mario Kart, and they win a prize.
Cool. They are super successful.
Yeah, they're
every
a lot
time
of
you
fun.
do these. Every time you do them, they're so successful.
Excuse me.
Okay, so excellent. The first half, the last session we talked about, or episode we talked about, my tween book club, Saving Hanno. If you haven't already done so, pick it up and read it. I failed to mention, but would already be done by now, that the first 5 tweens that register get a copy of this book, and if you don't get your complimentary copy, we'll have some available for checkout. And it is such a fast read that even if you got it like a week before, you'd be fine. And we mentioned last time, I'll just, if you want to know more of what it's about, you can go rewatch the last one. Then we get another view. So what if you were fleeing for your life but had to leave your dog behind? So that's the basis of the story. Aww. Yeah, just that in itself is tough to take.
Yeah.
But short and sweet, and
looks like a good one.
Yeah, I think it's a quick summer read.
For sure. So not only are we doing cringeworthy movies.
Oh no,
and I will give a little spoiler. So the cringeworthy movie that is falling around the week of July 25th is going to be the classic Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Oh, yay.
Yes.
Have you ever seen it?
Yes, I owned it and I donated my copy to the library.
You are a good soul. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, my brother remembers vividly having to watch it in school. There was like a study hall kind of ish class in middle school. It's called LGI, and they would put movies on, and you could do your homework while they watched movies, or you just sit there and watch. Basically, basically like a schedule filler, I guess it was. So, what he remembers specifically watching Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. But anyways, so we do have it at the library, and so we'll watch that one for the July 26th, because that's going to fall right around Christmas in July. So on July 25th, we're going to have a holiday movie marathon. We will have holiday refreshments, Christmas related refreshments like cookies and things, and we will be watching Christmas movies. And for that one, I'm just going to pull a bunch, and whoever is here gets to choose what they want to watch, because everybody has their favorites.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, it would be a lot of fun.
Some fun things. For sure. And you know what? After, having been outside all day, come into an air-conditioned, nice building, sit back, eat some goodies, watch bizarre movies. Life is good.
Well, the Christmas movies on the Christmas movie marathon.
Oh, not the Christmas. No, the Christmas ones aren't bizarre. Right. The Martians.
Santa Claus Conquers the Martians is.
Yeah, that one.
It's going to be a good one.
Never seen it.
Well, maybe you have to join us.
Maybe.
I think holiday classic, Miss Linda.
I think I'm off that day. All right. Oh, so this I'm excited about. The kids, we've been doing chess.
Yes.
Our chess club, our chess classes program, the 3rd Tuesday of every month. And of course, we're going to be having that again. That's one of our reoccurring programs that you'll see listed at the end. So that has been super successful.
Yes.
Then we added an adult chess program that runs like the second Wednesday in the afternoon. Well, now enter the teens.
Yes.
I like it. Bring them in. But this is a drop-in chess.
Right. No instructor.
So if you already know how to play, you can come.
If you did the chess class as a child at the library.
That's true, which it has been for years.
Right, now you're a teen, and so we'll have all the boards out and refreshments.
And I even
you can brush up.
We've got so many, because our chess program has become so popular, we have so many resources for you to learn how to play chess. We have a ton of books, we've got DVDs, we've got access to a lot of stuff that if you don't know how to play, you can learn. That's another skill this summer.
Learn this summer, absolutely, absolutely.
So that is the drop-in teen chess, July 26th. From 1 o'clock till 2 o'clock. So for an hour, just come. Or, you know what?
And you could do that, and then you can stay and watch Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Okay. Fun day in the teen room that day, man.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm off that day.
All right, it's going to be fun. Yeah. So we've been working hard to bring in a lot of different outside presenters. We talked to you of the last episode about how we have a puppet show coming. Earlier in June, we had the zoo here at the library. Well, in July, we're having the Science Center return. They were here last summer. They bring their mobile fab lab, and they do all kinds of STEM activities. So we have classes set aside for entering 2nd through 4th graders, 5th through 8th, and 7th through 12th. And they learn how to create these different things using CAD software, and then they cut everything on a laser cutter, which is really cool. So
very cool.
The 2nd through 4th graders are going to create their own puzzle pieces. The 5th through 8th graders are doing something with solar bugs, which I'm not really sure what that's going to entail, but that sounds cool. And then the 7th through 12th graders, they're going to design their own unique dinosaur, and then they're going through this, computer programming, and then that dinosaur will be printed out on this laser cutter.
That's so cool.
Yes.
It is so cool. I remember these programs, but they were doing different things last year.
Yes, right. But they still use similar materials, yeah.
It was so successful. Mm-hmm. I would walk in and out just to look at what was going on and how it was going and everything. They were so engaged in it and so into it, and so, and putting all the stuff together and cutting I thought, what a fabulous job the Science Center does.
Oh, absolutely. So we're thrilled to have them back.
Bringing all of that to us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So to get to use all these resources, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good.
All right.
Books.
So, okay. Well, in case you didn't have enough with the programs,
read.
It's time to read. All right, let's start with another fun. I'm doing all chapter books. Although I think after this chapter book, I brought a picture book that I wanted to show you. So I'm going to do one picture book this episode.
Okay.
But I'll do that after you do one.
Gotcha.
So this one is called To Catch a Thief by Martha Brockenbrow.
What is it called? Brockenbrow.
Yeah. To Catch a Thief. A page turner of a mystery with a great big heart. So let's see. Oh, the name of the beach, Urchin Beach. Urchin Beach isn't the sort of place where bad things happen. The little seaside town, see, a good summer read, is too lucky for that. But then, one day, a thief steals something precious, the town's dragonfly staff, which is the source of all of its good fortune and the most important part of the upcoming Dragonfly Festival. Well, Amelia McGuffin is no detective. She's 11, quiet, and unlike her 4 siblings, she has no special talents, but Amelia loves her town. Her family has lived there forever. Her parents run the Pacific General Store, and she and her best friends, Bertie and Delphine, are about to start middle school. And Amelia wants to find that staff so that the Dragonfly Day Festival will not be canceled. So I know you're going to want to read this because you're going to want to see how it ends.
Yeah.
And if that festival gets canceled or not.
I'm worried about the festival.
I am too. I am.
That's like a good one. Then.
Thank you for
So this
sharing.
is a brand new book for teens. I brought a couple of different genres. This is a graphic novel. It's called The Tin Man. All he ever wanted was a heart. Now he has to figure out how to use it. This is by Justin Madison. It's his debut graphic novel. Solar is in her last year of high school and is reeling from the recent death of her grandmother. She has abandoned her plans for the future and fallen in with a bad crowd. Her little brother, Fen, doesn't understand why she's changed. She doesn't even want to help him build their rocket in the garage anymore. Campbell is a tin woodsman, a clunky metal man whose sole purpose in life is to chop down trees. He longs for more, however, and decides to seek out a heart, believing that with one he will be able to feel things he has never felt before and therefore change his life. Equal parts The Iron Giant, The Wizard of Oz, Edward Scissorhands, and Freaks and Geeks, Tin Man is a story about finding friendship in the unlikeliest of places. This is on my to-read list this summer. I think this is going to be really, really fun. And it's a graphic novel. So there's really, interesting illustrations in it. So yeah, I think it'll be really like an interesting twist on all of those stories. So
wow.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Creative authors out there. Okay, so I said that I was going to show you. Do you remember the book? I like to read it every year just because it's hilarious. Turkey Trouble for Thanksgiving, where the turkey is so nervous and he's like dressing himself up as different things so that they don't think he's a turkey, so that they're not going to eat him. Okay. Look what they came out with.
Oh, cute.
Turkey's Sandtastic Beach Day by Wendy Silvano. These books are so hilarious. So when I saw this, I almost brought the other one just to show you because it's so funny. Turkey is visiting the ocean for the very first time, but when he arrives, he has to stay in Farmer Jake's petting zoo on the boardwalk. Could you see it? Oh, cute. If only he could get to the beach for some splashing and surfing. Well, luckily, his friends are determined to help him have an utterly crabulous beach day, off-shell duties, or not. And they have to have, or not, and they get to have some fun along the way. So, when you look at this, as they're trying to get him out there, let me find a good example. He dresses up as like different things and tries to hide himself and be incognito because he doesn't want to be found and have to be in the petting zoo. This is like, they wrote that Turkey Trouble, where like I said, the turkey had to keep dressing up because he didn't want eaten for Thanksgiving.
Right.
So,
but now he gets to go to the beach.
Now he gets to go to the beach and, kind of hiding himself. I love the back.
That's really cute.
Yep. I had to show it to you.
Yeah, that's different.
That is a good one.
Well, that ties along with mine because this book is actually several years old, but I just saw it came back today and I was like, let's talk about this one because it's a really popular summer read for teens, and it was made into a TV series as well. So if you haven't watched it, read the book. If you have watched it and haven't read the book, read the book. So read the book no matter what. So it's Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. I love this book. So when each summer begins, Belly leaves her school life behind and escapes to Cousins Beach, the place she has spent every summer of her life. Not only does the beach house mean home away from home, but her favorite people are there. Susanna, her mother's best friend, and her sons Conrad and Jeremiah. Belly has been chasing Conrad for as long as she can remember, and more than anything, she hopes this summer will be different. But despite distractions from a new guy named Cam and lingering looks from Conrad's brother Jeremiah, Belly's heart belongs to Conrad. Will he offer his to her, or will this be the summer that changes everything? And this is the first book in a trilogy, and the TV series follows book 1, and I believe there is a second season coming out that follows book 2. But really, really good, quick summer beach read. If you don't see a turkey on the beach.
There you go. Yeah.
I thought this would be a fun one for the summer if you haven't read it already.
Very good. This one, Me He Ever After, A Giant Problem. This Tay Keller is the one that wrote, what's it called? The Catch a Tiger, what's it called? Oh, When You Trap a Tiger, excuse me. When You Trap a Tiger, which she won a Newbery for.
Yes.
She now has this little number, and...
Is it a twist on Jack and the Beanstalk?
Maybe. Mihi ducked her head to hide her disappointment, but something nagged at her. You didn't see Genevieve at all? Savannah shrugged. Well, maybe she went to the bathroom or something. Well, Mihi nodded, but worry rolled through her stomach. I'll be right back, she blurted, pushing out of her chair and speed walking down the hallway. Surely everything was fine. Surely Mihi was being paranoid. She turned the corner into the librarian's lounge, and there, sitting on the floor next to the wide open refrigerator, was Genevieve's backpack. And this is like, I remember reading, it reminded me of, let me think. Oh, what book am I thinking of that this reminded me of? Oh, The Witch, the Wardrobe.
Oh,
yeah.
Chronicles of Narnia.
Thank you. Chronicles of Narnia, because they walk through the library refrigerator into the, yeah.
Now I know what's behind our refrigerator.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try it. You go first, though. Okay, into the magical fairy, they go through the library refrigerator into the magical fairy tale world and would be a dangerous choice. So see what happens there, just like when the kids went through the wardrobe and ended up in Narnia.
Very cute. Well, this is a brand new one. I pulled off the book shelf by Alicia Ray. It's called While You Were Dreaming. So, mild-mannered barista and student by day, cosplayer by night, Sonia Patil has always flown under the radar. Since she has some undocumented family members, Sonia shies away from unwanted attention. So when she saves the life of her crush, James Cooper, while in costume, Sonia bolts from the scene. She pats herself on the back for her getaway until a video of her daring rescue goes viral. Suddenly, her privacy is out the window. Now she's running from internet sleuths, and James, who makes her heart beat faster with a speeding bullet, actually seems to like her when he actually likes her back. There's just one catch. She keeps being charmed by James' brooding older brother, Liam. Juggling crushes and a secret identity might just take superpowers. Sonia's got a lot of practice being the main character in her dreams, but will she be able to make the leap in real life?
Cool.
I think it's cute.
That is cute.
So, While You Were Dreaming.
I like it. I did want to mention, and I want to make sure I'm talking correctly, that all of the books that I brought are also on our new shelves, our new display.
Yes.
Okay. The next one, Mike Thayer and The Talent Thief. This is an interesting concept for a story. If your talents were stolen right out of you. Tiffany Tudwell is cursed. We should stop at that. You need to read why. Okay. She once tripped over a backpack and fell face first into a trash can. She had pink eye on picture day. One time she tried to hold back. Oh, you'll love this. I remember when I was reading this, I couldn't wait to read this to you because how we are on the show. Okay. So she had pink eye on picture day, and one time she tried to hold back a sneeze and farted on the cutest boy in class.
Oh no, she farted on him.
She did.
Oh
she
no.
did.
There ain't nothing worse than that.
I'm telling you. Remember, she longs for the spotlight, but knows it's safer to stay hidden in the shadows. Oh yeah, I'd be like, I would drop out of school. I'd say, Mom, I have to transfer. So, where the curse can't reach her and no one can make fun of her until the night two meteors collide over her backyard, giving Tiffany the ability to steal people's talents for a day, like stealing mean girl Candace's beautiful singing voice in the middle of rehearsal. Yeah, I know. Or drawing an incredible self-portrait after borrowing the teacher's pencil, etc., etc. Oh. Okay, so remember that popular boy that she farted on? Well, her power gets even... Her power? It's not that power.
Poor thing.
Okay, we could finish it. Her power gets the attention of the most popular boy in school, the smooth-talking Brady Northrop.
So she made an impression on him.
Literally.
Oh my my God. So one more book that we're going to talk about right now. Linda figures out, calms down. A little fart pad. Hey, if he can get past that, there's hope for them.
There is.
The Talent Thief.
Okay.
All right, so this is brand new, Hot off the Presses by Mary Lou. She's a very popular YA author. She writes stuff all the time. This is called Stars and Smoke. I love the cover.
I do too.
I love this girl's hair. So the guy here, he is a very famous dancer. And he's like a global pop phenomenon. So dancer, singer, all that fun stuff, right? And has all these famous records, filling up the stadiums from LA to London. Well, now this infamous criminal tycoon Eli Morrison has just one weakness, his daughter, Penelope. And Penelope has one wish for her 19th birthday, to have a private concert with this Winter Young, this dancer, singer guy. Well, she ends up becoming she pretends to be one of his bodyguards, so that way she could go and meet this guy. So, but obviously if her dad is a criminal tycoon, who knows how things are going to go for her.
Wow.
So it's called Stars and Smoke.
That's cool.
Very fun, I thought it'd be a fun, little summer read as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Brand new by Mary Lou.
I think we have time I have a quick one.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I will do the other, wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
My other picture book. I did bring it, but I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. This is brand new. It's called Something Wild, and I loved it even just for the cover.
Yeah.
With the violin, Molly Rutten. And the cool thing is,
dolphins.
Hannah loves to play her violin as long as no one is watching.
Oh.
So she's getting ready for a recital. So on the day of the recital, she's wishing something wild would happen, so she wouldn't have to go.
Like farting on the kid in school?
Yeah. So
that's pretty wild.
What?
It was too much of something wild to happen, like farting on her classmate.
Oh, she could do that and
get her talent stolen.
Well, then the audience would be gone. So.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so it has all these wild pictures.
Oh, cute.
Okay.
It looks cute.
It is.
All seriousness,
yeah.
it looks good.
So she's going, and I can't be, no spoiler alerts. Let's see if she ends up showing up for her recital. And if she shows up, will she play?
Yeah, I don't know. No.
I don't know.
Okay. So, guess you'll have to find out. Lots of good reads this summer.
All right, we'll see you next time for more good books.